Well, hello there, friends. A perfect dinner for a romantic night. Surf and turf. Beautiful filet mignon with a medallion of lobster. You're gonna love it. It's phenomenal with a blueberry Cabernet Sauvignon reduction. Remember, thumbs up if you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and ring that bell. Stay tuned, friends. We're doing it right now together. Okay, friends, let me show you how I make it. You're gonna love it. It's delicious. I'm gonna have a filet mignon with a lobster medallion on top and a blueberry Cabernet Sauvignon glaze. Sounds fancy? Anybody can do it. Very simple, my friends. Let's do a little bit of mise en place. We got some filet mignon. We got a lobster tail. I like to put one medallion per person. You wanna put two of them? Put two. All we're gonna do, friends, we're gonna take a lobster tail and we're gonna cut it in half and remove the meat. Very simple to do, okay? You take it, but don't worry about opening the fin, it doesn't matter, right? We're gonna put your knife right there in the middle, right? And you're gonna go in, and you're gonna go right through like this, and then you go back on the other side, and you go, boom. All right, and now you have yourself a beautiful medallion of lobster, okay? Very simple, my friend. Very, very simple. You have a beautiful medallion of lobster. You clean it up a little bit, and voila. So this is what we're going to use at the end. We're going to saute with a little cognac. We'll put it on top. All right? So this, you save it, friends, because you can use it in the stock. Okay? You can use, remember, whenever you get shells of lobster or shrimp, and you don't need them right now, that's okay. Put them in the freezer. And when you have enough of them, you make a beautiful seafood stock. That's how you make a lobster bisque. That's how you make all kind of goodies. All right, friends? So, filet mignon right there. You can use New York shrimp. You can use ribeye. You can use whatever makes you happy. All right? I'm going to keep this in the fridge because I don't like it out there too long. No reason for it. We're going to make the sauce, friends. We're going to use regular butter to make the sauce. We're going to use clarified butter to make the stock. You wonder why? Well, I'll tell you why. The sauce, we're going to put a little butter in there. Make sure the butter is not too hot. And we're going to put some shallots, roughly chopped. And you're going to wonder, why are you using regular butter for the sauce and clarified butter for the steak? The sauce, I'm right there. I'm looking at it. When it gets a little brown, when the milk protein is starting to brown, I'm going to put something cold on it, in this case with shallots, to cool it down so it doesn't burn. When you cook a steak, if you put, by the time your steak is cooked, your milk protein will burn. That's why you use clarified butter, because clarified butter, you remove the milk protein. If you don't have clarified butter, friends, use ghee or clarified butter or what am I talking about? Ghee, clarified butter, same thing. Not exactly the same, but we're not going to go there. Good cooking oil. Avocado oil is a great high smoke point. Good cooking oil, doesn't matter, whatever you got. So, the sauce, I just want to stay with it slowly. I'm sauteing shallots. The shallots, I did them roughly, friends. You see, roughly? That means I just took them and slice them up and down. No, you don't mince them small. It doesn't matter. Look, we're going to strain them all anyway, right? So in the sauce, we're going to put some fresh tarragon. Fresh tarragon. You don't have tarragon, use sage. You don't have sage, use thyme, rosemary, whatever makes you happy, friends, okay? Tarragon is one of my favorite herb. I absolutely love tarragon. I'm going to put a little bit of garlic in there. A little bit of garlic, right? And the second, the garlic is fragrant. Second, garlic is fragrant, you got to put something wet on it. Now, if you don't cook with wine, think about it though, it's delicious. If you don't cook with wine, you put a little stock in here. It'll be just as fine, okay? But today we're going to cook with wine because we're doing a wine reduction. Cook with the wine you're willing to drink, my friends. If you're not willing to drink with it, don't cook with it. Don't cook with it. It's not going to get any better, okay? If you are not willing to drink the wine, it's not going to get any better when you cook it 15 minutes. Oh, it's only for cooking. It's only for cooking. What do you mean it's only for cooking? It's very important that you drink, you cook with the wine you're willing to drink. Blueberry. I don't know, cup and a half of fresh blueberry, friends. We're going to let this cook, and we're going to let the wine reduce down until it's almost nothing. Now, if you have a balsamic vinegar that has a little age in it, like a fig vinegar. Our vinegar is 18 years old. I put just a little bit. Just a little bit. You don't need a lot because it's sweet. If you don't have a sweet vinegar, don't forget the vinegar. Don't worry, you don't need it. All right? All right, so far, this is going to reduce. Let me move it right here. Is that okay, Jack? I'll move it right there. Jack likes it better that way. We're going to let the sauce reduce by itself. Now we're going to cook the steak. This is when we put in clarified butter. Just a little bit. We don't need a lot. Little bit of clarified butter. We're going to put salt and pepper on the steak. I got crushed black pepper right there. All right? Crushed black pepper. Now I got one a little bigger than the other because somebody here likes it more cooked than me. So I make it a little thicker one for them. No, for me, actually. So we do it right there like that. See, the pan is very hot, very hot. That's good, that's good, that's good, that's good, that's good. We're going to go right here, put it in, and then don't touch it. Don't touch it. Don't touch it for a minute, my friends. Don't touch it for a minute. It's very important you don't touch it. Why? Because we're going to create the Maillard reaction. Maillard, caramelization of protein. Give us a great deal of flavor, my friends. So it's a little smoky, but don't worry. Don't worry about that. This is all good stuff. Remember now, if you're moving the pan and the steak doesn't move, don't try to pull it off. Don't do that. It's not good. Okay? You want to make sure you get a beautiful color. You can check it. Okay? But don't remove it if it doesn't want to be removed. Don't remove it if you don't want to be removed. The smoke is going to be in my face. But you see what I'm talking about? If you try to remove it, it's going to stick to the pan. Don't do that. That's not a good idea. So you go like this. All right? So look. Put it on the other side. And the thicker one is going to take a little bit longer because it's thicker. That's some philosophy I'm giving you, friends. I'm going to saute real quick on the side. Just to get the side, to get a little color on the side. I'm going to go all the way around it. And then we're going to finish cooking it. We're going to finish cooking it on the other side. All right? And then we're going to, when it comes out, we're going to deglaze the pan with a little cognac. And we're going to cook the lobster medallion in there when it comes out. All right? All the sides are cooked. They're not cooked. They just give it a little color in there. Okay? So we go in there. And we'll go in the oven. The oven is set at 450, my friends. I'm going in there 5 minutes. Depends how you like it to cook. All right? So now, friends, this is a very simple operation here. Very simple operation. I never do anything quite really simple. I have some asparagus here, friends. Oh, not this one. I'm going to move it down here. You good over there, Jack, for the camera? Move it right there. So what we're going to do, we're going to let this reduce because we got 5 minutes. We don't have that much time. Asparagus, friends, what I did with the asparagus, I poached them about 3 or 4 minutes in boiling water. And because I like them soft. If you grill them, okay, yeah, they're gonna cook, but I find them they rehydrate better if you cook them in water. And you know what I do also, friends, I peel them. And some of you are going to say, peeling an asparagus. Trust me, friends. If you want to eat the whole asparagus equally from the bottom to the top, as tender, you got to peel them. There's a video on cutting vegetables correctly that shows you exactly how to do it. Okay, so check it out, friends. Right, so I poach them in boiling water for a few minutes, and then I'm going to put them in here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a little bit of garlic olive oil. Where's my garlic olive oil? Lock the door. A little bit of the garlic olive oil. Very simple, my friends. We're going to put a little salt and pepper. Very quick. A little salt and pepper. Right? And then we're going to put this asparagus on a hot grill. You don't have to put it in a hot grill. You can put it in a fry pan. You can put it in a fry pan. It'll be perfectly fine in a fry pan. But I want to give it some grill marks so it'll look pretty. We're going to wait because it's not even hot. Let's look at this sauce. Okay, look at the sauce, friends. All right, I'm going to put a little bit of beef stock. I don't need a lot, just a little bit now. Look, just a little bit, friends. Up. Okay, maybe a little more. Up. The sound effect is very important. And we're going to go in there. We're going to bring this to boil. We're going to do a reduction. It's very simple, okay? Now, to get all the flavors we want out of the blueberries, we're going to use a tool that I don't use often. A lot of people use it for mashed potatoes. I don't use it for mashed potatoes. I use a potato ricer for that. And if you've never seen my mashed potato recipe, friends, I highly recommend it. It's a wonderful mashed potato with a lot of butter. All right, so look, how we doing so far? We're doing good. We're reducing it. Did I put everything in there? Yes, the only thing I didn't put in there was salt and pepper. Sometimes I wonder about myself sometimes. Salt and pepper. Let me test it to see if it's any good, my friends. This is nice. The grill is getting really hot. I just want a grill mark because the asparagus are almost cooked. They're not quite tender enough, but they almost cook. All right, so let me test this sauce, friends. Let me see how I'm doing. I just want to make sure it's good. You can skip the sauce too, you know. Yeah, it needs a little more reduction. But I think we got the right seasoning in there. Then I could use just a touch more tarragon. Let me just put it in here. I'm always afraid to put too much, you know. I like a herb, my friends, to be in the background, not in the foreground. Background, not the foreground. That means you don't test it right away. You see what I mean? You don't test it right away. It's in the back. How are we doing on the timer, Jack? 1 minute. Now I'm smart. Instead of me putting the timer and forget to turn it on, I asked Jack to do it because I know he's not going to forget. So look, guys. We're going to now take this sauce. We're going to strain it all. Oh, remember, that's why I didn't worry about the shallots. Remember, I didn't worry about the shallots being cut correctly. I didn't worry about anything because this is what I was going to do. And then you know what we're going to finish it with, friends? Butter. Ooh, I can feel the heat now. Oh yeah, it's getting there. So now, my friends, we're almost there. Look, now we're going to take and we're going to strain all the stuff out of there. I have a double mesh strainer. You see, double mesh strainer. Right there. Okay. Jack is giving me the signal. I gotta go in the oven. Let me turn this off for a second. Let me go in there. Woo! We're smoky. All right, now, friends. You remember now. You gotta put a ladle. I'll remove this later, Jack, because I know it's probably in the middle. Okay, so you see now, and now we got a nice crust underneath. Now, of course, this one's going to be more cooked, but it was meant to be. Okay? And this one is not. So now, what I'm going to do, friends, I'm going to take a plate. I'm going to remove those guys, and I'm going to let them rest. Okay? We'll let them rest. All right? We got to let them rest at least 7, 8, 10 minutes, my friends. 7, 8, 10 minutes. That's usually how I do timing. Okay, let me do the asparagus so I get that out of the way. Okay? Because I got to do the lobster here, friends. All right, so let me put the asparagus here. All I want with the asparagus, friends, is to get a little green mark. So they look attractive, that's all. That's all I'm interested in. Don't forget that pan right there. So let me remove this. You know what, let me get rid of this because I don't think I'm going to need it. And if I need it, I can certainly use it. Let me put this back here. Okay, so now, oh, be careful. See what happened? This fell off. The sauce is here. We're going to reduce it a little more. It's all good. Everything is good. Now I'm going to take my lobster. I'm going to cook them in here, friends. I'm going to take my tails, reduce the heat, put some salt and pepper on the lobster tails, and I'm going to cook them right in here. You see? Really simple, friends. And then when they cook, I'm going to deglaze them with a little cognac. And then I'm going to use that beautiful juice right there. All right, so friends, I'm going to cook this. They're going to take about 3-4 minutes. I'm going to deglaze them. No, I'm going to cook them. As soon as they're done, I'm going to deglaze them, and I'll come back. We'll finish the whole thing. We're going to let that rest for a few minutes, okay? So I'll be back in a few minutes, friends. Okay, friends. The sauce is reduced, the asparagus is done, the steak has relaxed a little bit. Now I'm just going to deglaze the lobster tail with a little cognac. Be careful now, because this is very flambéing, friends. Holy macaroni! The camera are not going to like it over there. That's okay, they didn't have time to think about it, right? All of a sudden the flame like, holy macaroni, check this out. All right. Smells amazing in here, friends. It smells amazing. I'm going to let them really absorb some of that beautiful flambeing. Yes. And then what I'm going to do, friends, I'm going to take this out. And now I want to add this beautiful to my sauce. However, friends, this is that I turn this off. However, I don't want to add it just right in there because otherwise I'll have some impurity in here that I don't like. So you know what I do? I take a strainer and I'll find one that is very double mesh, triple mesh strainer, right? And then I do this. You see, my friends? Because if you don't, then you muddy your sauce. Muddy. Don't be muddying your sauce, no. Don't be muddying your sauce, my friend. This, you know what this did to the sauce? Oh, yeah, yeah, you see? Okay. Now it's getting exciting. Let me test it. Oh, yeah, when do you see how beautiful it is? Oh, wow. Oh, more salt. Okay, butter. The heat is off. Heat is off. The heat's got to be off. You put the butter. Otherwise, what happens, friends? If you put the butter, then the heat is on. Butter is an emulsion. Remember, butter is an emulsion. And if you cook, if you boil it, it's separated. We don't want it to separate. We want it to stay the emulsion, so it emulsify. Look at this. You're gonna look at it. You're gonna go, dang, it's beautiful. I mean, I don't know what you're gonna say, but I'm telling you, I have so many ladles in here. Now this is exciting, friends. Look at this. Look at this sauce, friends. Look at this. You can rub this all over your body. No, you must think I'm crazy. No, I'm not crazy. Look, okay. Friends, pay attention. All right? I'm going to put a little sauce. Look at this. Well, you know what? It needs a little more butter. Don't tell anybody, okay? Because if you tell them you put all that butter, you know what they're going to say? Oh, you know what? I'm on a diet. You know, I don't like your sauce too much butter. When they come to my house, I don't tell them nothing. We want to help you cook. No. You're not allowed. Here you go, friends. Look. Now you see what I'm talking about. Now look at this. Look at this. You'll see it. Look at this. Now this is sexy. Okay. All right, friends. So we're going to put this guy right there. Oh, I gotta show you. When you do that, you gotta do it right. You gotta take a paper towel and you gotta do that. Otherwise, it's gonna be right in here. You see? All right, so now you take your medallion of lobster, okay, whichever one makes you happy. You put it right on here, so right here, my friends, right? Okay, so now, don't touch the plate, all right? So now, remember we use tarragon, right? Tarragon. You always save, well, before you cut your tarragon, you always save a nice string. A string? A tree. Whatever you call it. Look at that. Okay, now, the asparagus, my friends. The asparagus. Let's put them right there, my friends. And this is how you make a beautiful, easy dish. Looks sexy. You see? Remove all this stuff, because otherwise we're not looking good. This is how you make simple food look sexy. Oh, my friends, give me 2 minutes before I cut it. I'm gonna take a picture for my thumbnail, and then I come back and I'll cut it. We'll eat it together. So give me a couple of minutes to take a picture. Okay, friends, I took a picture. I can't wait to eat it now. So I'm gonna cut into it. Now remember, some like it rare, some like it well done. There's no wrong, no right. Whatever you like is what's right, my friends. I'm talking with a knife. All right, so I'm gonna cut a piece in. I'm gonna cut the piece, and you see, for somebody that likes it rare, it's perfect, my friend. For somebody who likes it medium rare, it's still perfect. Somebody that likes it medium well, that's still perfect. So cook it more, friends. Oh. My friend, I love it. Remember, thumbs up if you like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and ring that bell, friends. Thanks for watching. We'll see you soon.